Good morning, my loves. Happy Monday. It's another glorious Monday here at the lake. As you can see, Finn is busy at work on lake patrol. He takes his job very seriously. So, today we are discussing not getting your knickers in a twist. Oh my word. Holiday season is upon us. Everybody is walking around saying Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, season's greetings, Happy Kwanzaa, and people are offended. Seriously. When someone says something to you, any of those things, whether you practice those religions or not, they are wishing you well. Bottom line, it's like, have a nice day. Have a happy holiday. Essentially, they're saying, have a happy holiday. Don't get bent out of shape. Just grow up. Stop being sensitive. It's a compliment. And all you have to say back is same to you or season's greetings. Happy holidays. You cannot go wrong with season's greetings, happy holidays, or same to you. Just be nice, play nice, be supportive, be kind, be nurturing. And if you don't practice, we're going to say if you're not Christian and you don't practice, you don't follow Christmas. Okay, that's fine. That's great. But if you or your kids are invited to a Christmas party, schools will have Christmas pageants. Don't make a big stink. Just go. Just attend. Don't traumatize your child. Don't upset your child and say, we don't do this. We're not going to, I don't want you involved because we don't believe in Christmas. Let your child participate and learn about other cultures. Bottom line, it's a learning experience. Nobody is saying you have to believe this way. They're asking you and or your child to participate. That's it. It's not that big a deal. Don't blow it out of proportion. If you're invited to a Christmas party and you're not familiar, Finn has been crying all morning, no idea why. I think he's worried he's on the naughty list. He may have made the naughty list. So, if you've been invited, your kids have been invited, and you're not familiar, okay, ask. Is there anything I can bring? Anything I need to know? Great. If you're invited to a Christmas party at someone's home, it's always nice to take a gift. Take a box of chocolates. If they drink, take a bottle of wine. Yes, if they have a cat, take catnip. Got it, Finn. Thank you. You can take a small gift. That's the polite thing to do if you're ever invited to someone's home, is always take a gift. If, somebody invites you to their synagogue or to their home to celebrate Hanukkah, first of all, ask, hey, is there anything I need to know? Anything I need to bring? When in doubt, bring a bottle of wine. Bring chocolate. Absolutely, positively, good to go. Read up on it. Google, just enough to get you through. If they celebrate Kwanzaa and you are not familiar with Kwanzaa, again, ask, what do I need to know? What can I bring? I know a lot of schools will celebrate all of the above, and I think that is wonderful. Back in my day, when I was in school, I guess I was in elementary school in the 60s. We had the Christmas program, and that was it. I'm trying to think if we had other religions in the school. And I know I'm still friends on social media with some people that I went to elementary school with. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we did. I think there was a few. It was a relatively small elementary school in Kansas, and yeah, we had the Christmas program, but I don't remember anybody being from any religion other than Christian. I could be wrong, but because people really didn't discuss it back then. It was just assumed, and everybody went with the flow. Now, when I lived in St. Louis, 6 or 7 years ago, I was in St. Louis for let me think, almost 20 years. Yeah. It's a melting pot. It was great. I learned so much about so many religions and cultures and ethnicities, and it's so diverse, and I love that about being in a bigger city. It was I mean, St. Louis has its down points, but there's a lot to be said for St. Louis. There really is. And I lived in a luxury apartment building that was very nice. And it was very diverse. And they had, for the holidays, they had this beautiful big Christmas tree set up in front of the fireplace. It was gorgeous. They also had an area set up adjacent to that, set up for Hanukkah, that was beautiful. They had another area set up that was just absolutely beautiful for Kwanzaa. Because everybody in that building, I mean, it was very diverse. It was a little bit of everything. And it was wonderful. Everybody celebrated everything together. It was great. You learn. Never be afraid to explore other cultures, other religions. It doesn't mean you're going to follow their religious beliefs. You're just learning. You're educating yourself so you're not ignorant. Ignorant means you do not have a knowledge base. So if your kids are invited to somebody's house for Kwanzaa, let them go. They're going to have some good food. Promise you they are going to have some outstanding food. There's nothing to be afraid of. Let them go. Go with them. Ask if you can go along. Say, I have never experienced this. Please, can I come? I'm excited. You'll probably be welcomed. The same with Hanukkah. I know in the Jewish community, especially in the Reformed Jewish community, it's the big tent theory. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. And I love that. Absolutely love that. Again, some good food. Lots of wine, lots of really good food. So don't be intimidated or scared or insulted when somebody says, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays. Say thank you. They are simply wishing you well. Don't get your knickers in a twist. They're being nice. They're being kind. And please, I cannot stress this enough, please teach your kids to be respectful of other religions. It's a good thing. So that if they have friends that celebrate Kwanzaa, they can say, did you have a nice Kwanzaa? When they get back to, from school, after the holidays, did you have a nice Kwanzaa? Did you have a good Hanukkah? How was Christmas? Let them be comfortable. Let them experience diversity. It's a wonderful thing. It's not a threat. And I just have to toss this in. It's just a Brenda thing, okay? Now, this is just, like I said, it's a Brenda thing. It's just a me thing. But anyone's relationship with God / Allah, the creator, whomever they pray to, that is probably the single most important relationship in your life. It should be. It should also be the most intimate relationship because, in my opinion, God hears, sees, knows everything before it pops out of your mouth. Before you even do it, he knows what you're up to and is like, oh, Lordy, no. But I'm right. That is the single most important relationship that you have. And it's a personal relationship. It's an intimate relationship. It doesn't get more intimate than your relationship with your higher power. You do not have to share that with everybody and everything on social media. You don't. People overshare a lot. And we see that on social media all the time. People post the absolute most intimate details of their personal life, of their romantic life, of their sexual life. It is, do you really want strangers to know all of this? The same applies with your relationship with God. It's the single most important relationship in your life. Does everybody need to know your beliefs? In some religions, they really push having people walk up to you and ask if you know God, if you know Christ, if Christ is your Savior, if you've been saved. I find that offensive because that's my business. That's a me thing. And I don't want people interfering with that. And I know they really don't mean any harm by that, but that is the single most important relationship in your life. So oftentimes what I will say when somebody asks me that question, I'll say, now hold it before I answer. And I will answer you. But that is the single most important intimate relationship I have? Are you prepared to answer intimate questions about your life? And I mean intimate questions about your life, because you're asking intimate questions, intimate questions about mine. Most people don't see it like that. It's just a me thing. And again, don't get your knickers in a twist. It's just how I feel that religion is personal and private. And most people have no idea what religion I practice. And I don't particularly care. I'm a good soul. I do good things. I help as many people as I can. I pray throughout the day. I meditate 3 to 4 times a day. I'm a good soul. That's what matters. I know this. God knows this. Even Finn knows this. He's changed windows. Lake Patrol. So just keep some things in mind, okay? Don't get your knickers in a twist. Don't let it stress you out. Go with the flow. Enjoy the holidays. Remember, it's goodwill toward all men, women, children, and animals. Don't get your knickers in a twist. It's not worth it. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa to one and all.